Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Bellona. I know I've done a couple of videos on this god recently where I did like OSL games or scrim games or whatever. Those were like fun and stuff, but obviously it's not like quite the same as a commentary, so I know I've uploaded this god a couple of times, I guess because of that, but I wanted to make sure I actually get like a true commentary. I know Loki aspect got like reworked, the news about that came out. I don't know if that's on this Osiris patch coming up, but if so, we'll get a video on it for sure. It looks pretty cool. And I will have a tier list for this upcoming patch as well as a item tier list for this upcoming patch, so stay tuned for that. That Necronomicon video, again, I know I like delayed it like 3 times. I am sorry. It's not my fault. It kind of is, but yeah, I didn't realize like how long certain things would take to like put together, but it is coming out, so don't worry. And I have more videos like that coming out. I've been writing some scripts and stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy them. And yeah, we'll keep at it. We'll keep doing our thing. And hopefully, this upcoming patch is going to be really fun. So, what you're noticing is level 1, I'm fighting a lot. Now, if you look at my build, I have Axe into Axe, and then we have Shell. Basically, this is like the best early game fight build you can go. I'm obviously going to be lower on Sustain than this Chalk, because he's got 6 health pots, but that's kind of okay. As long as I keep my passive up, which is those 5 stacks, we're going to have a really good opportunity to fight, because we have some movement speed, and all of those other stats. I think it's protections, right, and a little bit of attack speed. So it's really, excuse me, it's attack speed and movement speed, not prots. So it's really, really powerful. It kind of just like lets us clear and sort of run around. And we can really look to kind of like hammer down and fight on either this wave or the following one. So like I said, we're continuing to kind of get damage. It's okay if it feels a little bit trade heavy and like I'm kind of going to run through my pots. That's kind of what I have this axe built for. And then we can kind of just like slam him, as you can see. Now, he'll probably be okay. I think Chalk is obviously one of the better gods at dealing with Bellona, just because you have that anti-auto attack speed, but it still is like a lot of pressure, and it still feels hard to play against. We've gotten all of his pots. He's still going to be healing for a while, but that's really what we want to do, right? So frequently, when you build a 6-pot build, you kind of can just out-sustain the other person, but when our trading is very sharp and we're able to get so much damage, he kind of actually can't, and then he ends up just being behind because his build is underdeveloped. What was that? Hello? His build ends up being underdeveloped in comparison to mine, so yeah, we're just kind of ahead 300 gold, if you want to put it that way, already. And yeah, good start. So we have the Shell to kind of help us aggressively trade if we really wanted to. You don't actually have to go Shell. This was kind of just like icing on the cake. If you wanted to go Beads, Aegis, or even Sunder, they're all okay choices, but Shell is the best fight relic in the game for the laning phase, so I'm just kind of showing you this to show a way to kind of double down on being really strong if you wanted it, but it's absolutely like not needed. So yeah, if you need to go another relic, go it by all means. In this game, like probably going Aegis was my best bet, but I again just wanted to like showcase this because this is probably what you should do if you're unsure, like, you know, you're not really caring too much about like the other guys, you're just caring about getting ahead. And this pick is really, really strong. Like, I can't stress how strong it is. Again, I'm going to talk more about, like, character strength and stuff in this upcoming tier list. So, don't worry about that too much. And yeah. I'm going to walk over here. I didn't want to walk over to these rocks anyways. And because we have Prio, this is quite the easy rotation. We're going to get our 2 off on him. Ult him. He can cancel his 2 that way. We pop our shell, so we're safe. I can pop my last health pot. Walk into the ones. Dear God, I got to run. That was really bad. Bro, no way they're leaving me. What the heck? Three down, I'm fine. Bro, they actually just ran past me to try to get a kill. No way. That's all good. They almost just ditched me to die. What the heck, man? It works out really well, though. Baron can shove the wave with me if he wants. He's not going to, that's fine. And we can just take a reset. So again, we take the fight because why, we have Prio on the rotation, right? So it's always going to like turn out pretty well. Even if I die, it's a 2-for-1 and we're pretty happy. Get to reset, and guys, guess what I get to build? Holy crap, what a new, unique, cool item. Yeah, there's really no reason not to go Devos. That's just the simplest way to put it. I know you guys know this, so shockingly, we're going to be going it again. and we'll carry on. He's going Devos as well. Us being ahead won't actually give us the biggest stack advantage, but from a pure fight perspective, we are just like hard winning right now. As we already were, to be fair, but this lead is kind of insurmountable. And I know you might be like, what do you mean insurmountable? The game's early. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why this pick is really good. You kind of get a lead, and it's kind of impossible, unless you get the mini stolen like that, to lose literally anything. So we're kind of just like one. Really, really snowbally, really strong. I do think it kind of speaks to the wider issue in Smite, and I will like really, when I talked about like videos I'm working on, this is one of them. But I really think camps in general right now are too easy to kill as a collective, and it makes it so that if you have a little bit of clear pressure or a wave pressure over somebody, you can just kind of clear camps uncontested because they can't walk over and contest because they're just slower. And like in Smite 1, that's the case. That's what pressure does, right? But mind you, we have shell and stuff, so we are completely safe. Just ult the ult, and he feels pressure to ult because we can just auto him down. Shell this now. We got him. Let's go. But yeah, we feel pressured. Excuse me. He feels pressured to ult there, but I don't know. It definitely was an issue in Smite 1 where if somebody cleared first, they would just clear stuff, and like that's kind of part of what like picking an early game centered character is like meant to do. But when you have a game where like 3k pots exist indefinitely, there's no trade-off really or value of picking something that's to scale or to get stronger as the game progresses, because number one, everything is like matching and canceling out each other. If I, in theory, let's say Chalk's a better late game god than Bellona, which isn't true, but let's just say in theory it is. I'm going to get ahead and get 3k pots, and I'm going to offset and even completely overturn that late game value because I'll just have more strength and more stats, right? So it doesn't really matter if he's in theory a better late game god because it's not going to be practical or helpful at all, right? But on top of that, with the camps being so squishy in Smite 1, if camps were not like the tankiest thing in the world, but they were tanky enough that if I cleared something first and they cleared after, I would have a market advantage, but I wouldn't automatically get the camp with no contest. And in this game, you automatically get the camp with no contest, especially in mid and jungle. And that really is a huge problem because it takes away a lot of the, I think, gameplay loop that makes a MOBA, which is like fighting over things that are not just fighting, right? Because the better way to play the game, truthfully, is as you're seeing a game of trades. I go to his blue, he knows there's nothing he can do. It's already dead by the time he's even halfway there. He goes to something else, and it's this very uninteractive, but clearly losing game state for him. And you're just stuck, right? And obviously, yes, should you be rewarded for having a good early game and stuff? Of course you should. But there should be like a level of like, I don't know, expression to how you play the game even when you are ahead or behind, right? And there just isn't. It's just give up, and go to something else. And as a result, like, we're not even hitting each other, despite the fact that I'm ahead. That doesn't really make sense to me. So, again, I've got some really good ideas and stuff on how to fix that. But yeah, you guys got to let me cook a little bit. But we'll see with these patches, man. I mean, Osiris coming out, it's going to be very exciting. His aspect looks fun. Those are going to be some really good videos, I think, for us to release. Obviously, ESET coming out, I'm excited for. Sylvanas as well. So the character lineup looks pretty good. Not that I think, to be honest, by far the best part of these patches have been the characters. So I'm not, and I wasn't really ever really worried about that. It's just more so about, like, how do we make the game itself, like, in a better spot so the characters that are coming out that are fun and stuff don't feel hampered. And that is like a very important thing always. But yeah, we're slamming them in this game, like, holy crap, so good shit, team. We're just, again, kind of anchoring down. If you have farm to do, there's not a huge reason for you to rotate, right? Not that, like, you shouldn't rotate, but I'm getting so much value just anchoring myself here, and I'm not dying. So I'm completely okay just to stay around and keep doing this. Like, we're getting, yeah, all this in, we're getting the rocks and stuff, so I'm super chilling. Super chilling. Alright. We'll just kind of keep clearing out, etc., and doing all this. Look how much damage we do, though. Like, this is crazy, no? Just auto ult 3. Just dead. Holy moly. That's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? Man, oh man. So you see I'm building Berserkers first. You could go last year. Again, it doesn't really matter. The items are a little interchangeable. But... yeah. We'll just proxy here, go to their blue. I could also go to the Naga that's like walking towards me slowly. And maybe we should. I mean, I don't have ult. I could gank mid, but I'm like a little limited in how much I can actually like reach here. I could try. I mean, why not? Why not, right? Oh, he backed. Okay. Can I just do this? I mean, I have the damage to do it. Just do I have secure? Not really. Ooh. I mean, I can bait him a little bit. If this Raw walks in, he's just dead, right? Baron's gonna go on him. Assuming he just kind of ran away. He's gonna ult this, obviously, right? No, he can't. Okay, cool. Good job. Good play, good play. The Baron was kind of like a shield for us right there, so if the Ra actually walks up to try to ult, he's going to get full comboed and just die. And then we can obviously like move the thing a little bit if we had to as well. So, good idea. Alright. And remember, those Nagas are worth a lot. That's like 600 team gold, or like 580 or whatever, so it's like absolutely worth getting always, if you're able to, and you know, if it's not you, it's your jungler or somebody else, right? I think people really underestimate how valuable things like the Gold Grasp and Nagas are. When you start getting team gold like that, you are severely like getting ahead, especially when usually the commitment to it is like you're not sacrificing much for it. The reason why Totem tends to be worse is it's a little bit less gold, if not a lot less gold than those other things, and you sometimes are sacrificing camps to get it, which again doesn't make it bad, but it just makes it less strong. That's all.
Your middle tower is under attack.
All right, we're gonna proxy here, then reset. We go into Berserkers, and then we can go into like Glad Shield or something. Then we can go Lash afterwards. The idea is we get cooldown, defense, a little bit of attack speed with all those items, and then not all those items with Berserkers. Then yeah, we're kind of settled. So feels pretty damn good. I could also just sell Nagas. I'm probably not going to, just because, I don't know, maybe I'll drop it on something, but you can if you want to. You'll get an extra 200 gold overall, so it's definitely helpful if you feel like you need to. You know, I'd always say, like, if you're a supporter or a jungler and you really need wards or something, and you happen to have picked them up, probably just better to sell them and play for your spikes. Again, if you like reasonably can't use it in the meantime, or near future, I guess. Just like to him. Boom. Yeah, that's super fair. Awesome. Alright. Well, we're like completely unkillable right now. I'm just gonna like run in.
Killing spree.
I will say, I think this role right now is the least open it's been on Smite 2, which is a little, I think, problematic. And a lot of that is just the Devos build, and that's kind of why I hate it so much. Normally, like in Smite 2, mages were viable, hunters were viable, all this stuff was like playable. Right now, it's very much a bubble of like condensed picks. But again, that's what the list is for. I could do a solo lane tier list separate. I might do it. We'll see. I don't know. It feels a little bit redundant, but like in the last experience, people did enjoy it, so maybe it's a good idea. Again, that'll all be on patch day or like post patch day. So that's Tuesday. So yeah, so Tuesday onwards I will be uploading those. I'll probably upload the tier list on Tuesday afternoon maybe, and then I could do like an item tier list. For the item tier list, the only thing that generally holds me back from them is that usually when I find an item tier list, I'm getting it sent or whatever, and they don't have all of the items. So if anybody can find or knows an updated one, I will do it. But even on the last item tier list, there just were like a couple items that were just like missing, and I didn't even notice until people commented afterwards. Wow, awesome ult from us. Oh, that's just Smite 2. W server. All good. But yeah, so that's like a bit of an annoyance. And again, like it's really annoying when you record a video and it turns out there's like 5 items missing, and then all the comments are just, well, what about this one? What about this one? And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, I can try to do one of those, but I just need to like get that complication sorted. The tier list is never bad. I always just use one that's like updated and all is good with that. So should be okay. Is there anything else I wanted to note? Oh, the How to Play series. It's really not like a huge derivative from like my normal commentary videos, but we did a How to Play Yorm video. People really seem to like that. It's literally just like what I'm doing right now, except I'm a tiny bit more topically focused. Like I'm not just talking about bullshit like I am right now. I probably will do more of those. I just kind of, I don't know, like right now, everything feels so synonymous. That's the wrong word. Everything feels so, like, identical to one another in terms of characters because of the builds being so blurred. I think, I'm hoping, I don't know, but I'm hoping next patch that'll change a little bit in some way. And if that does end up happening, excuse me, I'll definitely do more of those. But I do have some like thumbnails and stuff ready for characters. I just haven't really gotten to play them. Like I was gonna do a how to play Sobek solo one. I made the thumbnail and everything, but like, guys, it is genuinely unplayable. I was shocked how bad it was. I haven't played him since just get a Phoenix at 16 minutes. I hadn't played him since anti-heal had gotten changed, and he is like probably the worst solo laner in the game. He can't clear anything, he can't fight anybody. Did you hear that guy? Bro, he just said no from the void. That was crazy. Oh jeez, that's scary. But yeah, it's completely unplayable, so it's like, well, I'm not going to make a video on something and bait you guys to be like, oh man, you should play this pick, like that's useless, and I was getting fucking owned. I was like, god damn, this sucks, you know? So, yeah, like, obviously that shit is kind of just going to be lost media for the time being. If Sobek Solo gets better, you know, I'll do it, but Sobek Solo can't get better unless anti-heal comes back, to be honest, because Sobek's, like, again, I'm fucking yapping about something nobody cares about, but Sobek's entire gameplay loop is that he's a slower farmer than other solo laners, but he makes up for it in harassment and poke. And because he's able to poke someone and force them out consistently enough so that they can't just like run the entire map farm-wise, he stays somewhat even, if only a little bit behind, right? So the idea is like, I have anti-heal on you with my 3, I go Ankh or something similar, and you're consistently like not healthy, so you can't go and proxy and clear all the camps in front of me because you're gonna die if you do that too much. Nowadays though, because there's reduced anti-heal on the 3, you just do nothing. Like they literally build devos and they just ignore you, and they hit you and you get out traded 24/7. And if they don't hit you, they clear everything and you're down 3,000 gold. There's nothing you can do. So yeah, it's a loss like immensely. I can't stress how bad it is. And yeah, so it's kind of like similar but Cerberus. If you guys were wondering like why there's been no Cerb videos, Cerb's a little bit better, but he just like doesn't have an identity as a character anymore without anti-heal. So, or like relevant anti-heal. I mean, 25% is just not good enough, especially when, you know, that's the whole character's identity. It just doesn't work. Let's go on this guy a little. Alright, we 3'd him. W. Dude, how is this Ymir top damage? This guy's the GOAT. What the heck? So why am I here, by the way? Well, left Phoenix is down, so like I may as well be. We'll like look at Gold Fury and stuff. I'm also like frying anybody. I just want to fight. We're so fed. It's the right move. Look at these 3s. We are destroying them. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. This might be a pentakill territory. We juke the ultimate. Oh, it's fucking penta-death territory. Holy shit. Dude, I had my ult in 2 seconds. If I just like slowed it down and then we went in and we literally own all of them. Fuck. It was fun though, it was fun. I had a good time. That was worth doing. We just inted. You gotta limit test a little bit. This Ra's actually like pretty strong. I didn't realize he was quite powerful. Disarming him was the right move, but it wasn't enough. This Herc support's kind of got like low-key a slammer build. I feel like if he built like a normal support, I probably don't even die. Because he actually did a lot of damage to me. Because you know what the worst part about this is? Like, this game I'm like in peace, you know what I mean? I'm in a good mood, more or less. It's pretty chill. And I just have to go to school after this game. Like, that's so fucked, isn't it? What the hell, man? Damn it. It's alright, guys. Once I graduate, I'll probably be looking for a job for 14 years anyway, so you'll have a interim full-time Smite 2 content creator. That's not going to be lovely.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. No, I will say, though, like, I'm really enjoying, if you guys don't know, most of you probably don't, I have, like, a big background in writing and stuff, so I've really been enjoying, like, writing out videos and stuff, even though I know you guys haven't really seen them, but you will see them. It's been a great time, so, like, that's definitely something I want to do more of a mainstay, because I do think, like, you know, the content creation scene in Smite, I've talked about this before, but it's, like, very uniform. I know in the past, Smite had a lot more, like, highlight YouTubers and stuff like that. Those don't really exist. I wouldn't do highlights per se, but it's very, you know, the content scene is very similar, which is, like, not good. It's not like a knock on anybody. It just, if I can do something a little bit different that's a bit standout-ish, obviously it's good for me, it's good for everybody, so that wouldn't mean I'm sacrificing the play-by-plays or anything, mind you. These are, like, easy to do and helpful and people like them, so by all means, right? But it just means it's not the only thing. And I think that's ultimately the best thing I can do for this channel, right? When it comes to doing other things, I probably will be mostly uploading it on my second channel, but we'll see. We will see. I haven't really been, like, even in that brain, like, wave right now. I've just sort of been trying to do things for this, so yeah. Alright, we get this fire here. This is going to be super easy, I think. If this Herc walks in, he's got Sunder, so we just kind of kill him. This is good. Good job. So you just eliminate... Oh my gosh. Okay. You eliminate the risk, right? Generally, if they have Sunder, they can steal. If they don't, they can't. So if you play around that idea, you'll probably be okay. We can... Excuse me. Oh my gosh. We can reset. Dear God. I sounded like I was about to cry right there, dude. I had to, like, cough. Dear... I don't know. I don't know. We can reset now, and we can get our starter. I sounded like I was about to cough and cry at the same time. Alright, let's back. We got our starter here. This starter is absolutely worse than Death's Toll, by the way. I probably should have talked about this, I don't know, 22 minutes ago. This starter is definitely worse than Death's Toll come late game, but the idea is that we have a little bit of prots here, which just allows our all-in to be better in short term, and that's kind of all we need, right? The other thing is it makes our laning phase better because prots and power early game is better than power plus a tiny bit of sustain. In the instance that, like, you can't actually get the sustain off because you're bullied out and you can't auto-attack. So Axe is just the better fight relic, or fight starter, excuse me. And, you know, a big thing with this game that I think is a big problem is, like I said earlier, okay, let's say Death's Toll is just the better starter late game, which it is. What does that matter if this starter is going to help me build the lead I have right now, and I can just build 3k pots quicker, and then I just have like a trillion strength and I'm literally unkillable, do a billion damage, and it's just GG anyways. Plus I have Devos, so like I don't even care that much, right? So it's sort of just like, oh wow, awesome ult by me. Oh dear, what the fuck? Oh guys, we've inted it. It's a disaster. Yeah, unkillable by the way. Oh wait a minute. No dude, we almost killed all of them. Dagger, you rat! Damn it, try. Alright, it's still fine. 4 for 2. All good. I definitely inted that, man. I didn't, well... Okay, if I hit the ult on Suki, I'm inting, but, like, we're getting kills. One thing you're going to learn about Bellona is, like, you have to send it. If you don't send it, you're just a wuss. Also, it's more fun, but, like, being realistic, this character is built to be in the fight. If you're playing this kind of in-and-out bullshit style, it's not going to work. That was a little too inty. Like, I had to hit my ultimate. Then it would have been fine. But, like, you get the idea. We win the game either way, so it doesn't really matter. So, GG. I won't lie, not the most competitive game. I'm sorry about that. But this is so loud. Why is this so loud? Why is this so loud? Why is he spam taunting? What did these guys even do? These guys are, like, nice people, no? I don't know. Okay, well, yeah, either way, we get the win. That's nice. This is a bug, by the way. I know you guys have seen this. I'm not leveling up this many times. It's a bug that's been around for, like, a month, but... yeah, we did 28k, high gold per minute. We played to farm. Damage kind of came naturally as a byproduct of that. This character is very strong. Again, we'll have a true tier list, blah, blah, blah thing in the future. Post Tuesday. Tuesday will probably be tier list, god tier list, or excuse me, item tier list, maybe Thursday. I don't know. I try not to do it 2 days in a row, but yeah, that's the snatty roadmap. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see all of you very, very soon. Peace out.